Alright everybody, welcome to my video. This is basically my telling of how I managed to repair my Kodak ESP9 printer that had a mysterious paper jam. You know, it was saying paper jam, please clear the paper jam. I looked in here, there was no paper. I looked in here, I opened up the back, I opened up the bottom, no paper jam whatsoever. So I did a Google search and found out that the issue could be the print head that was stuck. So lo and behold, when I opened up my, the lid, you see that whole carriage? It was not sitting here. It was sitting underneath this piece of plastic over here, and it wasn't moving. It was stuck. So that seemed to be the issue. I did another search, found two really wonderful YouTube videos, and with the help of these two guys, I managed to rectify everything. So now the first video indicated how this guy opened up this piece of plastic to access, the jammed print head carriage over there. So he had a saw and he had a drill. He drilled two holes, one over here, and he used the saw to cut off this whole piece. Now that seems pretty drastic, and initially I wanted to avoid that whole thing. I didn't want to really destroy my printer by hacking it up, so I thought I would use a screwdriver just to open up this whole this whole thing, this whole piece, but that wasn't happening. It was too complicated. I couldn't open this back enough to access two screws over here. So I thought, okay, let me just follow this guy's instructions. I did a little bit of hack. I didn't have a hacksaw, or I didn't have a I didn't want to use my drill on this thing. So what I did was I took this knife, which I didn't use anymore, I didn't need anymore, and I heated it on the stove until it was really hot, and then all I did was cut over here, and it was really easy. It really slid through the plastic. Cut over here, and open this up. And then when I opened it up, remember this was sitting over here. I then followed the second guy's instructions by removing the ink, and then remove the print head very carefully and put it down very carefully so that you're not touching all the sensitive parts or anything. Okay, so now that that is open, I saw what he was describing, which was a piece of foam, a square piece of foam that was sitting here, and it wasn't supposed to be there. So again, following his instructions, I took a screwdriver and very gently I pushed that little piece of foam square back into the printer that way. So remember there was a piece of foam over here, and I pushed it back very gently, and it went quite easily back into the printer, and there it is right now. I don't know whether you can see it, but that little piece of foam is sitting right now inside the printer, okay, and not obstructing anything. So now when that happened, I shut the lid and put the power back on. Of course, before you do this whole thing, you should have taken the power out, taken it off the back, and switch it back on. And when I switched it back on, I could hear the cartridge, the carriage move like that. It was moving towards the middle of the printer. So that was a beautiful thing to hear. And lo and behold, that's what happened. See that? That's what happened after I removed the instruction. So now all I had to do was put backwards. Put this back in. The print head. Put the ink back in. And maybe later on, when I have the time, I'll maybe put this back on with duct tape because I don't think we want to be exposing that whole section over here. So, but for now, all I had to do was shut the lid, and then this message over here said it's detecting a new print head. They asked me to put paper in, which I did. They asked me to press start, which I did, and then when I pressed start, it printed this. So, right, wonderful, everything is a-okay, and my printer is working again. So for now it's saying that I have to replace the black ink cartridge. Wonderful. But yeah, it was printing again, and thank you so much to the two YouTube guys. I was able to save myself from having to buy a new printer. This is really a good printer, you know, it's really trusty and has been working well up till now. So I hope my own video will help somebody who is on the verge of throwing out their Kodak ESP 9, and I hope my accent didn't get in the way of instructions. And if you have any questions whatsoever, just post it in the comment section and I can help you as much as I can. And good luck everybody. Thank you. Bye.